going on, everyone? Welcome back to another vlog here. It's been well requested. The wifey's out of town, which means your boy has to figure out some things to do today. So I'm going to bring you along with me. We're going to have a nice little chill Saturday here. I'm going to show you a beautiful trade that I took this week on USDCAD as well. Banking 3%, well 6% because I was risking 2%, but super clean. So you'll see that later on in the video. Little rundown for this morning. I completely forgot to bring my camera, but I went for a beautiful breakfast with my dad. And then as you guys can see, your boy got a beautiful haircut. And I must say, it feels so good when your barber is in, because if you guys watched my last day in the life, the barber left me with the worst haircut you guys have probably ever seen. And I haven't recovered from it mentally until I went in there today and he got the job done. So super blessed and grateful for that. Let me take a minute to talk about one of the best new prop firms in the industry, Think Capital. Think Markets, a fully regulated broker, has entered the prop space. This is huge for us traders. With over 15 years of broker experience and regulation, this gives us another prop firm we can trust. We can trade right from TradingView, or you can use the classic MT5. With up to $300K in max allocation, and they also offer to US clients. I know this is amazing news to my American trader friends. You can even withdraw your profits right to your Think Markets broker account. If you use the code RMTrading, you will get 15% off any challenge. Please make sure you sign up and create an account. Then at checkout, the code will work. The code is also case sensitive, so make sure you type it in exactly how it is shown. Let's get back to the video. What I'm about to do now, I'm going to meet my boy Will at the gym, and I have a nice little chest, back, and shoulder day. So I will get some footage for that, because you guys are probably wondering, Mac, I know you're training for Mr. Olympia. I'm not training for Mr. Olympia. I may look like I am, but not this year, maybe next year. But without further ado, let's get in the car and let's see if we can think of some amazing things to talk about. All right, beauty. So I apologize, no sunroof open. I know the vibe looks a lot better when the sunroof is open, but it's sunny as can be. And one thing I want to clarify quick about the USDCAD trade is it was actually a trade I took the week before. It was just a week-long swing trade. But other than that, guys, no setups this week. And this is a perfect time for me to talk about this because I was talking about this with my community and mentorship students, that patience pays. And I know I've said this before, but it's so true. This was a week in the markets, at least according to our strategy. And overall, just looking at the market from a technical standpoint, this week was not a great week in terms of movement. I mean, we had CPI, which kind of didn't really do much other than give us a little temporary whipsaw. But the point is, when you do not see trades according to plan, you simply shouldn't trade, okay? So this is great because I had to talk about this with one of my mentorship students specifically. He was up on his challenge about 9% pretty much right away after he started it. And this past week, he ended up giving back almost all of the profits. Now, the reason was he was trying to trade choppy conditions. He was trying to trade a market that simply wasn't favoring his strategy, wasn't favoring our strategy, right? And that's where a lot of people go wrong is even during the rough times in the market, you try to trade, and believe me, I've done that a million times. I've tried a million times, and I never come out on top. I always end up giving back the profits from the week before or even the month before. And what I'm here to tell you is simply sit out. Know that you are still progressing even though you don't take any setups. And knowing when not to take a trade is honestly one of the hardest skills to learn with trading. That's something that took me a long time to master and get over. And I get it with social media, you're looking at people and they're in trades, et cetera, but still don't let FOMO ruin your trading progress, right? You don't want to be in the market unless there is an opportunity for you to trade, because if you go take suboptimal trade entries that aren't great and you end up losing that week, then the next week when the market's moving good again, you're going to be giving back, you're going to be playing catch up, right? So that's the way I look at it. I took nothing this week. I had a couple pending limits that unfortunately didn't come into my area, and the market just kind of left without me. And for that, I'm really grateful because I stayed true to my plan. I didn't give back any of the profits. And overall, it was an awesome week. I closed that USDCAD trade on, I think, Monday or Tuesday, I think. And I think the hold, it was about a 7-day hold, including the weekend. So very clean stuff. I hope this little rant can really get through to you because I can't explain how important it is to just let the market do its thing. And a good analogy that I kind of shared with my students this week was, you know, we can't have the bad weeks without the good weeks. We can't have the good weeks without the bad weeks. You know what I mean? So it's been hot for us. I've been smashing it this last month, 2 months. I'm on a 6-trade win streak, and I'm just being patient. And I've been seeing like 5 trade opportunities per week as a swing trader, which is crazy. So to see a week where, you know, we don't do much and we don't have a ton of movement is completely normal. So I'm going to shut up now. You're probably like, all right, Mac, we get the point. One thing I do want to ask you is please smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. We are almost at 60,000 subscribers. So by the time you're watching this video, I'm probably around 1,000 away. So it would be really, really mean a lot to me if we could get that to 60K in the next month or in the next couple of weeks. That'd be amazing. So the next couple clips you're going to see is me at the gym turning into C-Bum here. As you guys know, I got Mr. Olympia coming up soon. So without further ado, let's dive in. Man, there's something about a great workout. Like something about working out just makes you feel literally like a superhuman. I am so grateful today. I just feel grateful. We had a good breakfast. We had a good little workout now. I'm going to go do some work. I'm going to mark out my watch list for the week. So a lot of the time on Saturdays or Sundays, but since the wifey's gone today and I have a ton of time to kill, I'm going to end up filming my weekly outlook now for the community. I'm going to go over all the pairs. I get asked a lot of questions about how is it managing so many pairs as a swing trader? Like, is it super tough to do? The answer is no, because what I do is I'll go through the whole list on a Sunday, and then I will mark out the top, like, you know, sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 5, sometimes there's 10 that I'm looking at. And then all I do is I'll set an alert on the areas where I should start to pay attention to. And then I don't really look until then. So that way it's honestly a lot easier than like managing a couple pairs day trading, in my opinion, because it's super slow paced. When I was day trading, I found anything more than 3 pairs was very tough for me to manage because you have to be so hyper focused when you're day trading. Swing trading, you can kind of, you know, it's so slow motion because you're entering on the 4-hour, sometimes the hourly, maybe even the daily if you prefer. So you have time to think. So doing the watch list makes it a lot easier. Now, with that being said, if I was going through each and every day, looking at every single Forex pair and indices or whatever, any other market, it would probably be a little bit exhausting, to be honest, because I feel like I'd be chasing trades. So what I like to do is on Sundays or Saturdays, I will mark out the top ones that I'm looking at, and then I kind of only focus on those ones. I don't care if the setup happens on the other pairs. I'm okay with FOMO. But this way, I'm only focusing on the pairs that I kind of analyzed earlier in the week. So I'm not falling for any traps and I'm not chasing any trades, right? Chasing trades is no fun. No fun because as soon as you take the loss, you know you shouldn't be in that trade. Honestly, as soon as you enter the trade, you know you shouldn't be in the trade. So that is something that you should totally get over if you're still in that kind of mindset where you are forcing setups. If you don't see anything, you want to force a setup. Trust me, it's okay to just not take a trade that day. Not every day is going to be a trading day, and not every trading week is going to be a trading week, right? It's simple. People see the terms day trader or traders in general, and they assume that just every day you're trading. Obviously, a little bit less for swing trades, but day trading, not every day is a good day trading day. You have to remember that. It's going to help you immensely with your trading performance because you're only going to be taking those A+ setups, and you're just going to completely remove the lower probability ones from your whole game. So now let's go upstairs here, and I will do my outlook. And then I will also break down the beautiful USDCAD trade that I was talking about earlier in the video. It's an absolute banger. Wait till you guys see how far this thing went. Hindsight is 2020. Obviously, I wish I held all the way to this area, but at the same time, who's mad about a 1-3? I know I'm not at all. If you're ever mad about a 1-3, maybe shoot me a message and I'll fly down and kick you in the butt. But yeah, that's something that you should completely be okay with. Same setup we're rocking with right now. I get asked all the time, Mac, what is that playlist you play when you just chill? This is it right here. I'll leave it in the description of the video. And here's a little sneak peek of USDCAD. One thing I started picking up again is journaling. I started journaling every single day, some things that I'm grateful for, and then also just kind of journaling my thoughts throughout the day. And it's been honestly super, super pleasant. It's been very, very healing, and I just feel amazing. This is something I used to do all the time. I had journals and journals and journals of old goals. So also I'll write down my goals on there as well, short-term goals. And yeah, going back in time and looking them all over is super, super cool. Highly suggest you guys start journaling every single day. It makes such a difference, has a huge impact in my life, and I'm happy that I'm back doing it. All right, everyone, thanks for jumping on the charts with me here. This is gonna be a beautiful, beautiful breakdown on this trade. 3% profit, which was really 6% profit. Took this on multiple challenges, and yeah, those are going great. I'm doing 600K in challenges right now, all in profit, all doing well, and I'm excited to break that all down for you guys. If you want to see more, go check out the RM Trading technical channel. I'll leave that in the description. That's where I'm going to be posting technical trades, technical trade breakdowns, technical analysis, case studies, all that stuff. So anything technical is going to be over on my second channel, RM Trading YouTube, which will be in the link description. But what I want you to do here is focus on the monthly time frame, because I'm going to show you the whole analysis from the top all the way down to the bottom here. We're going to be doing it on FX Replay, which is hands down the best backtesting software there is. So pay attention right now to this low. So with my analysis, I like to pay attention to the higher time frames and then go all the way down. So I like to see the monthly time frame right here. We sweep this low. So with my understanding of liquidity, I'm just going to go and make this look a little bit better. When we run one side, we have to go running for the other side. Okay, so when we run a monthly low, I'm anticipating a move to the upside. Okay, so from there, we look at the weekly time frame, and you can see clear rejection here after running this weekly low as well. Another thing that I want you to take note of is how many lows we ran. Okay, let me just go over and get a brush tool here, like let's say the highlighter tool. Look at how many weekly lows we ran here. So much. And also to the upside, we have some nice imbalances that I was anticipating the market to reach for. Those in the RM trading community know that my weekly outlook for the last 2 weeks has been talking about USDCAD into this area. And it's cool because you'll see what happens later on in this breakdown. But let's just keep this one marked out. Okay, so from there, we're jumping down to the daily time frame, and you can see that we ran this low, and it's just looking cleaner and cleaner and cleaner, right? With liquidity and my knowledge in liquidity, like I said, I know when we run one side, we're most likely going to search for the other. So that's going to be this high. Okay, this is going to be the nearest liquidity pool that I think the market is going to reach for after running significant liquidity, like the monthly low, the weekly low, the daily low, etc., etc. From there, I'm on the 4-hour time frame, and this is where I actually executed on this trade. I'm going to show you the entry that I took, and then I'm going to show you a better entry that happened. But right now, the era that I'm in right now in my trading journey, I care less about precision. I just want to be in the trade. So I'm okay with sacrificing a little bit of risk reward as long as I'm in the trade. And I'm still getting nothing less than a 1 to 2 risk reward. This one was a 1 to 3. And the second option that I'm going to show you here, which a couple of our members caught, was off of the order block. And this one ended up banking like I think a 6% return. So again, it's entirely up to you. I like to use the imbalance because then I'm in the trade. So as long as I have my entry criteria met, I'm in the trade and we're laughing win or lose. Okay, so from here, you guys can see, like I said, we ran the low. Then we had a strong shift to the upside, some sort of consolidation, and then we had another strong shift to the upside. So to me, this was the bullish order flow switching, right? We're starting to create a higher low and then a higher high here, right? This is exactly what we want to see. We also had a trap right here. So I was anticipating this to be a trap, SMC trap, or just a trap in general, where people would be looking to get into the market to continue down lower. But because of our knowledge, of our high time frame knowledge of liquidity, and just overall our knowledge on liquidity, we know that this is most likely not going to hold because we have to search for the opposing side, which is going to be above here, and we have the big imbalances above. So yeah, just great stuff all around. Okay, so once we actually closed above here, and I just go and do something like this, let me just go like this. I ended up market executing within this imbalance right here. Okay, so I ended up market executing right here. I think my fill I got was, I entered at 1.35 flat, and then I think I got tagged in. I had a pretty bad fill on this thing, but still nonetheless not mad at all because it was a beautiful trade. My stop loss was just below these lows over here, and then I was looking to target up here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and set a pending on this right now using FX Replay. You can see you go over to, so you just click the tool like this, you go over to place order, and you can add your risk parameters and take the trade as if it's live, which is really, really cool because at the end you can track your data, journals, all that stuff. It's super, super cool and useful. Okay, so we're just going to go and set a limit here. And then if I play this out, you can see the market tags me into this trade here, mitigating this imbalance a little bit. And then we start to push to the upside. Now, this trade ended up coming down again. Okay, now this is why I didn't rush to break even on this trade, because we had not created new structure yet. And there was no point, in my opinion, to rush to break even when we had this demand zone down here that you could have entered. Now, this is the entry that I was talking about a couple minutes ago that you could have had. So if I just drag this over to here for a second, you can see that we actually went and created this high right here. We had inducement, which is this liquidity, this low right here to be taken out. And then you could have actually entered another position if you wanted to, or you could enter your first position right here. Okay, and then you could target the same area as I want to. Okay, so let's just go say you want to click this and we can go market execute on this trade. That way we're in the trade. So now you can see we are in both trades right now. But this was super, super clean. You have my entry over here. You have the second entry right here. And then all we're doing is waiting for the market to really start to catch some steam, right? And this trade was a trade that I held for literally 7 days, okay? So we ended up hitting take profit over here. I can pop that up right now. I ended up closing this trade right at this high right here. So if I just remove this, for a split second, so you can see my original position. I ended up closing this trade for a 1 to 3 at this high right here when it started to reject, because I was okay with it. I was okay with it, and once it started to reject, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to sacrifice it potentially reversing a little bit more. I'd rather just be out of the trade. But if I go and play this all the way through, you can see how amazing the analysis was. We came all the way up into the weekly fair value gap that I was analyzing within the community. So I can post that on here just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But that was discussed in the weekly outlook. That was also discussed in the Discord, and just beautiful, beautiful use of the high time frame, liquidity concepts, and then targeting imbalances. So very, very clean stuff on USDCAD. If you guys want to check out FX Replay, you can use it for free. They have a weekly trial. So yeah, make sure you use the link in the description and then use my code MACGRAY15 for 15% off after your weekly trial expires. So yeah, great stuff here. Make sure you smash the like button on that on this video to show support for that amazing trade there on USDCAD. Now, if you are a serious trader looking to develop in your trading, looking to enhance your results, make sure to check out the link in the description. You can check out the website there. And like I said, serious traders only. All right, so now that I have done the work that I need to do, your boy is going to just sit back, throw on a little bit of Netflix and hang out, and then see where the night takes me. But I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog there. I hope you guys enjoyed this chill little vlog. Like I've said in my vlogs before, I'm not out living some crazy rock star lifestyle. This is what you see and what you get. I live a very, very simple life. I get the things done that I need to do. This was a very, very nice chill Saturday, and I'm going to enjoy myself. So all I ask is you smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're new, please. We're on the way to 60,000 subscribers, which is crazy. And what do I say at the end of every single video? Let's be 1% better every single day. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one.